My name is Darlene and I have Parkinson's. I'm just going to plug in my little mini waffle maker here. I'm going to say welcome to trying TikTok tastes and things. We're going to test out some of these things that they advertise on TikTok, see if it works, see if it doesn't work, see if it's just a lot of hooey gooey. So today we're doing waffles toad in the hole. Now, mine's a mini waffle maker, so I'm imagining it will be slightly different. So, I'll just put that down for a second. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I need a slice of bread. This is much too big for my maker, but we're going to start with it. I can trim it off after. I'm going to put a hole in the middle, just like that. Then I'm going to just trim around the bread. Not sure why anybody would do this, but you know, hey, yes, people have all the time in the world to do things if they're wanting to. And I'm just curious enough to try them out. Okay, so there's my hole, right there, a hole. Let me, come on, bring this table this way. I can always move it back. There you go, now you can see. That's my hole for the toad. Now, I've got a piece of meat. Now, this ideally should probably be made with meat that's not smoked turkey, but it is what I had. And you know what I say, use what you have. Okay, so I'm just going to cut around that turkey using this as a guide so that I have a couple of turkey slices that are around. I should cut them in half or apart. All right, now let's put this open and we'll put our bread on it. We're going to put this little bit of meat down top. Now, my idea is that this is going to help hold in the egg, because I don't think the egg will hold in otherwise. Okay, now my egg, I divided one egg in half. So I'm using half an egg. Now, this would work much better if you had a full-sized machine. Now, I want to cook this for just a little tiny bit, and then I want to put something on top. So I'm not even going to crimp that all the way down. I just want it to get started. Now, while it's starting to cook there, I'm going to tell you a memory that I had. I was thinking a lot about memories because my dad had his birthday the other day. He was 87 years old. And as you know, my dad's not very well right now. So it, of course, makes you think back on all the different things in your life. And one of the things I was thinking about was how brave my mother was in order to come to Canada. She was a young woman. She was 18 years old. She had an aunt that she hadn't seen in a long time who lived in Brandon, Manitoba. And she came from Ireland on a boat to immigrate to go to their house. Now, let me just check this here. I think I heard it. Yes. Okay. Now this has started to cook. We are now going to go in with some tater tots. These are still frozen, so I think it'll take 2 tater tots, maybe 3. We'll try 3. Okay, we're going with 3 tater tots, just to cover up that top. And now we're going to come down again, and this time we do want to clip it down. So I'm going to put my mittens on so that I don't burn myself. Now that doesn't really want to go down because of them being frozen. So I'll just sort of hold it down right now. So here she was coming, she was on the boat, coming for a new life. And I saw a picture of her when she was leaving her family farm. Her sisters were with her, her mother was out in the yard with her, and they were taking a picture. And here was my mom standing with a tiny little suitcase. It wasn't more than this big. And that was everything that she was bringing to Canada with her. We go for a weekend somewhere and pack more than that. I mean, I could pack more than that in my purse. But it's like she came to Canada and she had her wool skirt that she would wear, and she had her, you know, her Sunday dress, and she had a few underwears. And that would have been what she had. And a little gift from the farm to go to my auntie. That would have been what she came with. And it's amazing to me that she had such a wonderful life in Canada. And a lot of that was because she met my father and they started their family. So anyway, I have a photograph of my mom when she was leaving Ireland. I also have another photograph of her in Ireland. I'm going to put both of them in. The second one is on a mountain. It's a hill. They call it a mountain, but it's called Mount Slemish. And the story is that St. Patrick charmed the snakes out of Ireland because there's no snakes in Ireland. And he did it from the top of Slemish. And there was a big stone chair that he sat in when he charmed the snakes out of Ireland. So that's the story that goes with it. Well, my aunt had a farm on the slope side of Slemish. So whenever we would all take a holiday over there, we'd all climb up Slemish and take a turn sitting up in that chair. And it was a pretty good hoof to get up there. And as kids, we didn't think anything of it. But you know, I looked back at the date, and my mom was not a young woman when she was up on Slemish chair, that picture. And she was up at the top of Slemish, sitting in that chair as proud as anything. So I'm going to include that picture in there as well. So that would have been quite a holiday that everybody had. Now that looks, I think, pretty darn good. Now I hope it tastes good, but I think it looks pretty darn good. Bill has already eaten. I'm not sure if I can convince him to try one bite, but I might. Can I convince you to try one bite?
One bite.
One bite. Okay. Do you want me to put ketchup on it? No. Okay, let me just, I'll give you a bite over here that's got the tater tots, the meat, and the egg. Now, it's going to be warm. All right. We're off camera here, just so I'm going to get it to him in his hand. There you go.
Okay.
Give it a try and tell us what you think.
Try it once it's cooled down a little.
Okay, I'll pause them while they do that then. All right, it's cool enough. He's going to take a bite. Here's what I've got. I got a... So, would it be worth making it? It's good. Worth making again? It would probably be better with a full-sized waffle maker. Probably be better with a full-sized waffle maker, but you know, if you had kids, there's nothing in this. Like, I mean, they would love this. Put a little syrup on top of that. That would be great. All right, I guess this is a TikTok win. If you're wanting to do prissy little things, I usually just put egg on bread. All right, see you tomorrow.